All right, so we are in the final four for the Black TV tournament. And so we got all number one seeds. It has proceeded as chalk. Number one seeds have all made it to the last round. Been some tough battles. Check out the previous episodes linked in the description if you want to see my rationale for why I picked it. But the bracket's up. Definitely feel free to make your own, choices on the bracket and go to the comment section. Let me know how it came out for you. But for me, we got the Bad Boys match off. Will Smith's Fresh Prince versus Martin's Martin Show. So, very tough. Now, I will say Fresh Prince has some comp this whole time because he went against two shows that I thought could have beat it. After discussing and rationale, it ended up winning. Martin really didn't have too much tough competition. It's been running through pretty easily. So one funny thing about this, for those that might be fans of the Bad Boys trilogy now, but didn't really know, it originally wasn't supposed to be Will Smith. I forgot who it was supposed to be because they came to Martin for the movie, and it was supposed to be somebody else, and then didn't work out. And Martin actually suggested looking at Will Smith and giving him a call. He liked what he was doing with the Fresh Prince and everything, and so as we all know, they ended up getting Will Smith, and it worked out perfectly to the point where Will Smith's career got launched probably bigger than Martin's career. I mean, we know Martin had his own movie. He had a real good list of movies. We might talk about that one day. He's had a good list of movies, but I keep calling him Fresh Prince. But Will Smith, we know, his acting ability and his catalog is just, vastly superior. But it all happened because Martin gave him a chance. So interesting enough. But as far as the TV shows go, very, very pivotal, iconic. This is one where I don't think Martin was ever really serious. Like, very rarely was it serious. And so it doesn't have that well-rounded factor. But what it does have is the best comedy, I wouldn't say out of this whole tournament, but it's in the top three. You probably talking about Martin, Boondocks, and, pick your choice of the third one. So its comedy beats out everything that Fresh Prince could do comedy-wise. Iconic moments as well. It's got iconic moments. I mean, bro, I haven't talked a lot about Martin because I knew it would make it, but you talking about pass the peas like we used to do. You talking about all the characters, Shanae, and just that name itself and what that became. But then all the characters he did. I mean, you got Jerome's in the house. What was it? The Pimp Ball, the Players Ball? Oh man, classic episode. All the cameos from a lot of the rappers that they wanted to put on, which interestingly enough, Fresh Prince as a rapper didn't do as much as Martin in that realm. So, I mean, they both definitely had the 90s hip hop flavor in their shows, but I feel like Martin did that on a bigger level. And so, you know what, now I think about it, it's not as easy as I thought it was, because Fresh Prince, like, for all the good reasons it's made it has those big moments about family, and kind of similar to I said before, I feel like the family dynamic is the best way to make a black TV sitcom. I don't know why, it just works best. So Martin was more just about friends, but it was, man, I'm thinking and these are the two, because me personally growing up, I remember being like 1 or 2 and Fresh Prince reruns being on all the time with the Jeffersons and other stuff. And so I remember like seeing Fresh Prince for a long time. But Martin, my dad like taped every episode on VHS. So I've seen Martin episodes over and over and over again. So out of all of these shows, these are probably the two that I think about the most when you talk about black TV. But I got to go with Martin. I've been stretching it out. And I do think Fresh Prince has a fight here, but I'm going to go with Martin. All right, so now the next matchup is not hard for me. You got Cosby Show versus Boondocks. Cosby has made it through a good road. It made it through based off its iconicness. But as we get to this final one, it's tough because all these have iconic moments. and Boondocks in a very different way, like probably the most opposite way you can think about, has iconic moments that equal Cosby Show, just on a different level. And so Cosby for that wholesome, that black image, and then Boondocks for that raw, like very much in your face image of black people and holding a mirror up to us. And so, but you think about the Martin Luther King episode, like I don't even have to name other ones, but that one alone. And then even if you want to talk about the R. Kelly episode and how things went with R. Kelly, so it's just hilarious. It's big time. It's iconic. I don't think Cosby Show holds up to that, so I gotta take Boondocks. So it will be Boondocks versus Martin in the championship, and yeah, I'll take some time and put that up pretty soon. But go to the comment section, let me know what you think. Let me know what your bracket picks have been so far, and what do you think about these matchups. Share it around, get the conversation started. Thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for listening.